Good morning, retired investigative journalist Dr. Kemi Olunloyo for Kemi Talks Media. It's Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025, the latest on VDM. I spoke to an EFCC source anonymously. As an investigative journalist, you have to have a lot of sources and you cannot quote them. I'm retired now, but I decided to get into this story for reasons best known to me. I'm giving you updates, and that's all it is. I might leave and pull out of the story at any time. I'm not covering and I'm not investigating. I want to make that clear to everybody, okay? There was an interrogation around 2:33, for about an hour or two yesterday at the EFCC, okay? And Deji Adeyanju was apparently there, because VDM will not talk to anyone at the EFCC without a lawyer present. The main talk about this arrest had to do with Mercy Chinwo, a gospel singer, okay, who sued VDM for billions of dollars or naira or whatever. At the end of the day, she sued him for VDM getting involved in something about the manager, okay, being owed money and trying to help the manager retrieve money. So this case is majorly, I would say 60% about Mercy Chinwo, okay? Now, I know a lot of people are going to her page and you're bullying her and trolling her and all these different things. That's your own thing on the internet, not mine, okay? But she is the major, a whole more than 50% of this arrest. Now, some of the stuff that happened in the interrogation was told to some of us in the media. Number one, the EFCC questioned VDM on his source of income. All right. Now, many of you know that he has an NGO, and many of you donated to that NGO. And Don Jazzy also donated 100 million at one point. Okay. They asked him, what was his source of income? How does he create content? Which is a stupid question. You can't ask me how I create content. Okay. You don't ask me how I do my job. Okay. How does he create content? If the EFCC, a money parastatal, doesn't know how people can create content and make money on social media from all this monetization, however small these monetization are in Africa, it's really bad that they don't know. How does he create content? Okay, what kind of content he creates? He doesn't have to tell them all that. Okay, but in Nigeria, if you don't talk, they won't do anything. You'll stay there longer. At the end of the day, they were asking him for things like that. His source of income, how does he create content? How does he generate income from creating content? And a lot of questions on the Mercy Chinwo and the GTB, case. There were other things that were asked as well. I can't tell you most of it, but GTB and Mercy Chinwo are in front. Meanwhile, BBC Pidgin is pissed off and they insist that Dele Oyewale spoke to them. Okay, they insist that Dele Oyewale spoke to them on the record. Okay, this is what they do in Nigeria. This is what the parastatals do. They lie all the time. And when they can't lie anymore, they come to people like Kemi Olunloyo's Twitter and tweet under it. Because they know that anything I say, you will believe it. And anything I say is real. So they come and lie under my tweet. Okay, BBC insists that they spoke to them. Dele Oyewale spoke to them. And at the end of the day, they're trying to make a big media outlet. Okay, a foreign international media out there look like they're liars. They posted their stories everywhere and put fake news over it. You need to stop over there, okay? Olanipekun, you need to stop and tell your people. Okay, Olanipekun, Olati Sofa Wenye, come out tweet nonsense. International media will work in now. Al Jazeera did your people not to cook with me now. Timaba is sorry, ma bring going down the because you're all liars, cheats, and frauds. Oh, lady, going. Now, man, it's causing worry now. Oh, everybody. What is wrong? Why can't you be transparent? Why can't you use PR, real PR? Real PR and do what you gotta do. You're running everybody up, down, left, right because a lot of youth are involved. Ribadu needs to resign. Okay, Nuhu Ribadu is doing a huge, horrible job at national security right now. People have died all this year. Since it's been there, people have been dying. If I bring all my archives out, Air Force bombed somewhere by accident, Army bombed somewhere. So innocent Nigerians are getting killed all the time. And everybody is sitting there calling himself a national security advisor. Look at what's happening in Plateau, Benue, Uromi, everywhere. And then he's sitting down there thinking that the Nigerians are going to, youth are going to go. How am I going to anarchy? There's going to be massive anarchy in Nigeria. I see it coming. Be straightforward for once. Everybody in the Nigerian government. There are no multiple petitions. Then what is this? What is this? Is this not a petition by Mercy Chinwo at least? What about this GT Bank one? Are they asking the EFCC to question VDM over what? Cyber stalking or what? Which one is it? The one saw you went to put a narrative of cybercrime out. Cybercrime is Yahoo. Did he do Yahoo? You're asking for a source of income, but you can't ask the politicians their own source of income. Was it not some people asking for Tinubu's source of income at one time? Have all the governors declared their assets? Some have not. Stop running Nigeria like it's yours. You guys are stupid. My name is Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. You guys are fucking stupid. You will burn that country down before you know it. They will look for all the politicians' children and they will... Don't let me talk. I've said it now. And don't nobody come to me and tell me I'm a prophetess when these things happen. Because I'm not a prophetess. I'm a retired investigative journalist that did the job, put the work in, and still being abused every day. Nonsense. It's Tuesday, May 6, 2025.
The chairman of EFCC, Pastor Ola Olukoyede, and the entire EFCC agency, I tell God, beg you, I have just two simple messages for you today. Number one, EFCC, stop all these distractions. EFCC, stop this attempt for trying to distract Nigerians from focusing on the main issues wey affect our lives as it be today for this country. Because APC, we sabi una. What APC cannot do does not exist. All these shenanigans where they go on, it no mean say politicians no go still rig elections by 2027. The most important fight for Nigerians today now how to save ourselves from this government where don't push more people into poverty and hardship. That is what Nigerians must focus on. All these attempts to distract Nigerians, it no go work. I can see through you people. Number two, EFCC. Stop making a mockery of your organization. Stop making a mockery of the fight against corruption. EFCC, if you get any serious allegations to investigate, you know how to go about your investigations. So at this point, leave all this your kangaroo pattern of trying to clamp down on people where they criticize government. If you know, say there is any petition you get against VeryDarkMan, Vincent Martins Ose, you know how to go about it. If you don't give him access to a lawyer, grant him bail and then begin to take your petition in the lawful and the right manner. Because this attempt at kangaroo kidnap of people and then you begin to force them, it will not work. It never worked before. Una know they ever learn una lessons. You know why you carry them on Friday. You know why up till Monday, which is a full working day, no official press statement from you, no charging to court. So everything you are doing is just a well-orchestrated plan. And me, I'm not falling for it. Anything where EFCC want to do, you must do it within the ambit of the law. And this one not be about, say, person they sentimental or you are using sentiments. I am not a fan of VeryDarkMan. I'm not a fan of Vincent Martins Ose. He has millions of fans. I am not one of them. So this is not about sentiments. This is about standing for waiting day right and waiting day true. If you know, say you want to invite a person where get allegation, it no matter the level of petition where they write against that person. Petitions are petitions, and everybody must be given opportunity to prove their innocence or their guilt. You must be presumed innocent before they prove you guilty. And if somebody writes petition, they are mere allegations. Anybody can write petition against me. Have you invited a person to respond and he failed to respond? Did you try to arrest him and he resisted arrest? So what is the need of all of these shenanigans? What be the meaning of all the drama where they go on? So what exactly be the issue where we say, sure, they don't invite VeryDarkMan come EFCC before and he refused? Did they try to arrest him and he resisted arrest? Everybody must be held to equal standard before the law. The time in April of 2024, where we go to go arrest former governor of Kogi State, the security where they attached to former governor, they opened fire for air, where we say EFCC officials had to retreat and go back to their office. The day where he finally come with the sitting governor, come your office for Abuja, EFCC tell and say make it go back, say they get arrangement. According to your spokesperson of EFCC, say they go come meet them for house. Why would I know if it get arrangement with VeryDarkMan? Waiting be the thing where we say una fit get. The former governor is alleged of more than 80 billion misappropriation of funds. How much be the money where they talk? I'll be waiting that waiting be the petition against VeryDarkMan. The former governor of Delta State, where don't defer go APC, more than 1.3 trillion. allegations of money laundering and misappropriation of funds. Why they no kidnap him for bank? Why they no go carry him with this kangaroo method and then detain him until another day? EFCC, stop all this una shenanigans. It has not worked before, it will never work. All this kangaroo method of trying to enforce law will not work because it is criminality in itself. Nigerians, we must focus on our leadership. The main challenge before Nigerians today na INEC, because as it be so, the fifth carry person like VeryDarkMan will be say they popular. In France, everybody go come out, come talk for them. If they carry you where nobody sabi, now you'll be your case. So we must come together and destructure and decentralize this criminal structure of a government and fix competent and good leadership. If not, all of us are potential victims and everybody just they wait for in turn. May God help Nigeria.
Thank you so much for staying tuned up to this moment. Please, if you are visiting our channel for the first time, please do it to subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you can see more of our trending videos. One love, one love.